In a world where most people rely on noise, emotions, and impulsive decisions, there exists a different kind of intelligence, one that is built on silence, observation, and absolute control. This video explores the mindset of a person who moves through life like a shadow, someone who calculates every small detail, someone whose intelligence is not loud but infinite. The concept of infinite IQ is not about solving the hardest math problems or memorizing textbooks. It is about mastering your inner world so deeply that your mind becomes a weapon, calm, sharp, and unstoppable. To think with infinite clarity, you must first disconnect from the distractions that consume the average mind. Every time you react without thinking, you lose control. Every time your emotions overpower your logic, you weaken your decisions. The path to an unshakable mentality begins when you stop competing with others and start competing with your past self. Infinite IQ means understanding the world, understanding people, and understanding yourself on a deeper level than anyone around you. The first pillar of this mindset is observation. Most people walk through life blind, thinking they are aware, but they see nothing. You can immediately increase your mental level by simply watching more and speaking less. When you enter a room, notice the small things others ignore: the expressions, tones, patterns, the tiny inconsistencies in behavior. Silent observation gives you information that others don't even realize exists. And information is the foundation of intelligence. A person with a truly advanced mind never reveals what they are thinking, because the moment people understand your thoughts, you lose your strategic advantage. Infinite IQ requires patience, the ability to wait, to think, to analyze before acting. While others rush and make mistakes, you learn to move like a chess master, placing pieces in silence and striking only when the timing is perfect. Another powerful aspect of this mindset is emotional detachment. Intelligence collapses the moment emotions take control. Anger blinds you. Fear limits you. Excitement distracts you. A genius-level mind stays neutral, calm, and logical even when the situation is collapsing. When you detach emotionally, you gain the ability to evaluate everything with brutal clarity. You stop taking things personally. You stop reacting to provocation. And you stop wasting energy on unnecessary conflicts. Infinite IQ is not about controlling the world. It's about controlling yourself. When your emotions are disciplined, people lose the ability to manipulate you, distract you, or influence your thoughts. You become mentally untouchable. And that is where true intelligence begins. A major part of elevating your intelligence involves understanding people, not through manipulation, but through awareness. Every person reveals their personality through habits, behaviors, reactions, insecurities, and desires. When you learn to read these patterns, it feels like you can predict their actions before they take them. This ability gives you silent power, because while people act based on impulses, you act based on knowledge. Understanding psychology allows you to stay one step ahead at all times. Infinite IQ is not noise, it's prediction, calmness, strategy, and awareness. When you learn how the human mind works, you automatically rise above the average thinker. You begin to see hidden motives, untold truths, unnoticed opportunities. And when you combine this with silence, nobody ever realizes how much you know. Another powerful trait of an endlessly intelligent mind is strategic thinking. Strategy is the art of seeing the bigger picture, while others are trapped in the moment. When something happens, don't just react. Think long term. Ask yourself, what is the consequence of this choice? What is the advantage? What is the risk? What is the smartest possible response? Infinite IQ requires you to operate like a planner, not a passenger. Instead of letting life push you, you start designing your life, structuring your goals, and moving with intention. Every day becomes a step toward a bigger vision. Most people waste their potential by staying stuck in short-term pleasure. But a strategic mind prioritizes discipline over comfort, growth over distraction, and purpose over laziness. And when you make these repeated choices, your intelligence naturally rises. Silence is also one of the strongest tools for infinite intelligence. When you stop revealing your thoughts, people underestimate you. When people underestimate you, they expose themselves. And when they expose themselves, you gain the upper hand without saying a single word. A silent thinker is unpredictable and unreadable. The world expects reactions, noise, and emotional responses. When you stay calm, composed, and unbothered, people don't know what you are planning. This gives you mental freedom, freedom from pressure, expectations, and manipulation. Infinite IQ is not loud brilliance, it's quiet strength. Finally, infinite intelligence comes from constant improvement. Study, read, analyze, observe. Challenge your own thinking. Reflect on your mistakes without letting them damage your identity. A truly smart person knows that intelligence is not a destination, it is a process. You don't need to be born a genius. You become one by choosing growth every day. Train your mind, strengthen your focus, increase your and watch how your brain begins to operate at a higher level. You will start sensing things earlier, making decisions faster, and understanding situations deeper. People around you will not know what changed, but you will know. You have awakened the mindset of infinite IQ. If you watched till here, remember this: the strongest minds are not the ones who show power, but the ones who don't need to. Your mind becomes limitless when you learn to stay calm, observe deeply, think clearly, act strategically, and grow continuously. This is how you unlock the infinite IQ mindset and transform your entire life silently. And bro, at the end, don't forget to add your outro. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more powerful mindset content. See you in next video.